Hello there, Cindy from Albany, New York, and hope everybody had a nice holiday. I had to take a few weeks off from creating journals so I could clean my house for the holiday season, but Christmas is over and my dining room table is still clean, so I just wanted to use up some of the stuff that I have around the house, so I'm calling this little journal using up my stash. I had a bunch of little cutouts. This is actually, the cover is when I went to the library. They had some Ancestry.com had some flyers, and so of course I took a few so I could use the picture. And I've had some stamped cardboard things laying around. These didn't make it to the journal, some of them, but some of them did. They've just been laying around. I had some old ribbon that's been screaming to be used. People ask me all the time where I get my stamps from. A lot of them are gifted to me, and most of them I actually get at garage sales. This prayer journal belongs to was a custom stamp that was made, and I'm holding this here so you can pause the video if you want to order one yourself, but this was a gift to me from a very dear friend. And then the poems, I support the Salesian mission, and here's the information here. I send them money, and every couple months they send me these beautiful little poem books that I absolutely love, and I have a ton of them and I love them. So anyway, here's my using up my stash journal. In the front here is one of my cardboard tags, and it says, "This prayer journal belongs to," and it's got praying hands. And this is a paper bag. My usually mine are held together with just a simple ribbon. And in the front here is a pocket that's filled with some things. Laura Jo Deltoff sent me a paper bag full of things to use in my journals, and this is one that kind of makes it in. Most of them answered prayer, a bunch of scriptures. These are from Pinterest: praying for your children head to toe, praying for your husband head to toe, 31 scriptures to pray for your husband, and your church leaders need prayer. And so that's all in the front here. I usually put a bunch of stuff in the pockets, and when I know who this is for, I'll probably add even more stuff to this. He will hear and answer prayer, and I coffee stained most of the pages here. And this is a little tag that I made, little cardboard tag. He calls me beautiful one. And again, my images are from Pinterest. These are little letters. I got a book for free at the thrift store where I work, and at the end of each chapter there was a little letter, and I've copied the letter, and the letters make it into my book. This one says, "Generous giving doubles as an investment in your future. When you give, I will bless you in even greater ways. Be confident that you'll experience my goodness as you wait on me. And don't forget that I love you abundantly, exceed your expectations and your biggest dreams. Blessing you back, your source of every gift." And that's from Ecclesiastes 11:1, Luke 6:38, Psalm 27:13 and 14, Ephesians 3:20, and James 1:17. So there's a bunch of these little letters scattered throughout the journal. This one here. This is a poem from one of those books from the Salesian mission, Remembering to Pray. And on this journal, I had a sheet of girls that I just cut up, and I use them as the pockets. And I'm not a journaler, but whoever gets this may be a journaler and may want to use the page to write on. because there's a bunch of these little girls scattered throughout this particular journal. I had a bunch. I usually go ahead and stamp a bunch of these little pieces of a paper bag, and I use them as pockets, which is what I used here. And then this is a dollar store receipt that I have stamped with a girl that says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee." And this rubber stamp I ordered off of eBay, and the scripture stamp I actually got at a garage sale. And then there's a devotional, Pray for Mr. Joe. Let's see here. I will be with you always. And here's another one of those letters. And here's another one of those little girls that I just cut out to make into a pocket. And it's got 2 poems in it. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. And there's another one of those little letters in the thing. This is a library pocket that I did on a piece of coffee dyed, a copy of a Bible page. It's not the actual Bible page, but I made some copies and coffee stained it. And another little tag that I made from cardboard. Alright, the new you for the new year. And that's another devotional, and that's just one of those pockets that I made with the stamped, that I punched, the Martha Stewart punch stamp. The Lord is my shepherd, and another one of those letters. Well, let's see, this one says, "Pursue peace. I'll bless you when you are a peacemaker. Come to me in prayer with your worries, and you'll experience my peace that surpasses all understanding. Loving you always, your Prince of Peace." And that's from Psalms 34:14, Matthew 5:9, Philippians 4:6 and 7, and Isaiah 9:6. And this one here, "I Believe in Miracles." That's a poem from one of those Salison books with a little girl. And I just glued around here so I could use this to stick it in and someone can journal on the page. "Fear not, for I am with you," Isaiah 41:10. And in here is a poem. A friend at church, her name is Sue Farina, and she has a couple poem books on Amazon. And this poem I always like, "God's Got a Big Butt." And it's a really cute poem. And again, she's got 2 poem books on Amazon. Alright, another lady and two poems, "Turning to Prayer" and "My Trust." And then another pocket with 2 more poems, "Living Waters, His Peace." And then "The Lord is my shepherd." And there's one of those letters. And also, this is another little tag that I made. And these have been hanging around the house. I went on a stamping and cutting spree. "Life is fragile, handle with prayer," a while ago, and I've just had them and they just didn't make it into a journal, so now they're used. And then another poem, prayer, and like I said, someone can use the page to journal if they feel led to. Peace, and another one of those letters. And then "Standing on the Promises of God," the hymn, another one of those letters. And then in this pocket here, we have, what do we have here? Can't remember what is stuck in here. Oh, all right. Another poem from the Salison Mission, "Blessings from God." And like I said, when I know who this is for, I'll probably add some more stuff. Like if someone's battling an illness, I may add some prayers about the illness. Or if someone's faith is being shaken, I might add some poems about faith, whatever. But the back is just blank. And it's held together. I know some people hate staples, but that's what I use. I use staples. And that's my prayer journal. Thanks again for watching. Have a good day.